Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning into our Friday edition of Good Morning Vail. Here's a live shot from our parking garage cam right there in Lions Head, looking up towards the Eagle Bond Gondola and the Born Free Express, kind of over the bus stop area. Sunshine has returned. We had a week of some crazy weather. We have some more weather coming our way, some funky weather towards the end of Memorial Weekend. But for the next day or two, sunshine has returned. Thanks for tuning into our show today. Friday, May the 26th. I'm your host in the studio, Mark Sassy, alongside Maddie Evans, who's getting ready, standing by to give you a weather report real soon. Today on our show, we're going to talk to Ross Leonhardt with the Vail Valley Foundation. He's got some great information, probably mentioning a couple different events coming up that the foundation is key, directly associated with. So we'll find out what that is here in just a little bit. Also, Stephanie Whitmarsh with Simply Massage will be back in the studio, letting us know how to kind of unwind and relax and stay in shape physically, mentally, and emotionally with Simply Massage ideas and tips. All right, today, May the 26th, national holiday. Maddie had me check these out. It is National Paper Airplane Day. So we had a few samples from some of the staff members. She's laughing off camera over there. This one right here was made to us by our director, Nick. He's calling it the Domino. This one right here was made by yours truly. And then this one right here, I'm sure you can all figure that out. This is Maddie's really sad attempt at making a paper airplane. We're going to call this one the Awkward Giraffe. That's what we're going to call this one today. So real quick, a little bit of information. The longest wingspan on a paper airplane, almost 60 feet. The longest flight of a paper airplane, not this one, 226 feet. And the longest flight time-wise, almost 30 seconds. This one right here, I'm going to say about half a second. Anyways, National Paper Airplane Day. Put the phones down, make some paper airplanes. We're going to take it over to Maddie. She has a look at your weather report.
Oh man, Mark, that got stuck in the camera. Behind the camera that's right on me, the paper airplane is stuck. Now, Mark talked a lot of trash on my paper airplane. I think it's wonderful. Oh, there goes one more, and he's not even going to try and throw mine. So he's going to just leave that. Here we go. Oh, well, close enough. For today, we are expecting some warmer temperatures. Mark is right, that sunshine is out in full force. 46 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 70 degrees. 5 to 15 mile an hour winds coming out of the east throughout the course of today. So as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see those temperatures progressively warming up. We will see some cloud coverage roll in later this afternoon. But that sunshine out in full force, that high taking place between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. Partly cloudy skies leading into this evening. So as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are definitely nice and warm. 82 degrees in Denver, 70 in Vail, 75 in Avon, and 78 in Eagle. So both out to the east and to the west of us, those temperatures are just slightly warmer. As we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures cooling down yet again. An overnight low of 41 degrees. That wind chill still coming through. Now changing directions a little bit, but 5 to 15 miles an hour yet again. Then as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, 10% chance of precipitation tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, high of 74. Continuing into Saturday, a 15% chance. 60% chance of moisture on Sunday, continuing into Monday. Tapering off by Tuesday, we will see those temperatures slowly rise up into the mid-70s and then slowly drop back down into the 60s. So if you are getting out to do anything, just be prepared for that change of weather. We want to thank Lamina Jewelers for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping, whether you want some fossils or minerals, they're your one-stop shop for all you need. Now let's take a look at this paper airplane and where it's ended up, because Mark's got some great flying abilities. We're going to take a short break. When we come back from the break, we're going to talk all things taking place in the community.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Get up, get ready to start
Love the Good Morning Vail jingle? We want to hear you sing it. Enter our Good Morning Vail Sing the Jingle contest, sponsored by TV8 Vail and Always Mountain Time. You could have a chance to win some fabulous prize packages and come perform your version live on Good Morning Vail to a panel of celebrity judges. For more information and all the contest rules, go to tv8vail.com.
You're home in the Rockies, pass it on.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller on TV8 Vail. Tracy brings you the best in fresh and healthy foods for the active outdoor lifestyle. Stream online at tv8vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
These paper airplanes.
Really, honestly, who'd have thunk that the paper airplanes would have been such a hit? We got Terry off camera just hucking airplanes everywhere.
Now there's paper airplanes all over the studio. That's what we're doing this morning.
All right, so we got activities once again. We are moving into Memorial Weekend.
We're moving and grooving.
So,
right now.
the Valley is just lighting up even more with stuff going on. Back in the day, even 10 years ago, we used to have this shoulder season in the spring, shoulder season in the fall, and there was not much happening at all for anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. You're probably still like in junior high or something around there, weren't you?
Oh man, you're so funny.
But now it's like these shoulder seasons, they're really not there anymore. They don't really exist. There's always maybe a week or two where people are just kind of regrouping, but then it just all happens, comes back.
I feel like there's like a solid week. There's like a fluctuation of maybe 3 weeks where people leave and go on vacation.
Yeah.
So everything slows down for maybe 3 weeks, and then it just picks right back up very quickly.
It used to be all restaurants would close, all of Vail Village,
Yeah.
completely desolate. Beaver Creek Village, completely desolate, nothing going on. But now it's waking up again. And this weekend, back in Beaver Creek, Blues, Brews, and Barbecue, the big festival with some great barbecues, lots of different flavors and companies providing beer and a lot of good music.
A lot of good music,
Yeah.
and there's really fun activities to go participate in. And right now, you can still buy tickets to go to the Craft Beer Festival on Saturday. There's over 25 breweries where you can come in and you can try all the beer that your heart desires.
Yeah. And then tomorrow, when things get going, at 4:30, the first band for the weekend, Twang Box, a couple of local guys that get up there and perform, and they're a lot of fun. They're going to kick things off, and then we're going to have music all the way through Sunday, the last show on Sunday at 4:30, Samantha Fish. And in between that, just music and sunshine and people having fun.
It is
Yep.
a really fun activity, but maybe you don't want to go participate in Blues, Brews, and Barbecues, or maybe you want to end that early and you want to make your way over to Vail. Well, there's some good belly laughing taking place in Vail this weekend.
Good belly laugh. And the Vail Comedy Festival, getting into its third year for the festival, over 30 comedians flying in from all the major networks, really. That's what
Yeah.
we have happening. It's going to be a good one for sure.
Comedy Cellar, Netflix, HBO, CBS, and NBC. We've got comedians coming from all walks of life, and we've got some local ones coming down from Denver who are hilarious.
It's going to be fun. Maddie might get up there and do her little giraffe imitation. That'll make people laugh.
I just can't catch a break with
Came
Mark
out
this
of,
morning.
came out of nowhere. The Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater last weekend, the Trey Anastasio Band. This weekend at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater, I think it's on a Sunday, Jake Owens with Tennille Towns. Some really great country music, if that's what kind of makes your heart tick.
Yeah, you should always just check out the full lineup that's taking place at the Ford Amphitheater throughout the summer because they're bringing in some incredible artists, and you want to buy your tickets now while you still can.
That's right, and you can for sure. You got a couple more days to get the tickets
Yeah.
for this Sunday show. Another event happening with Speak Up, Reach Out. That's going to be happening. A couple weeks ago, they did the horse therapy.
Yes.
Coming up a week, it's going to be on the 4th of June, next Saturday. It's Climb for Hope. It's a fundraiser for their suicide prevention programs at Speak Up, Reach Out.
Which is an incredible nonprofit here, really just focusing in on mental health and making sure people here in our community know they're not alone. And it's one of those activities that you're going to go to, you're going to meet a lot of people, and you're also just going to hear a lot of heartwarming stories. So it's going to be one of those cup-filling, feel-good activities.
Yeah, for sure. And then the GoPro Mountain Games coming up June 7th through the 12th, the 20th anniversary. Extra days, extra new events and activities. This is one you can't miss. Can't miss.
Between Dogtown, Vail Village, and the new Hangout, there's something for everyone in the family, and I know I always just like to spend my time in Dogtown.
Oh, yeah, shocker.
See all the puppies. See all.
Giraffe Town. They call it Giraffe Town.
All of the puppies. With the countdown on, we're only 12 days away from the GoPro Mountain Games. So if there's any activities you want to register for or any concerts you want to buy tickets to, this is the time to do it.
Yeah, this is probably the biggest event of the year, and for me anyways, in anywhere in the valley. I mean, we have the Birds of Prey ski races in the wintertime, real big, but there's some big ones. The Mountain Games big. The Vail Valley Foundation does an incredible job with all of their events. We're going to talk to Ross here in a little bit. He'll probably touch on the Mountain Games, maybe just a little bit.
Yeah, really getting the hype up for that hangout spot, as that's the newest part of the GoPro Mountain Games, really expanding it into Golden Peak.
Yeah, a couple years ago they went over to Lion's Head for Dogtown. Now they're moving towards Gold Peak just because the event's getting bigger and better every year.
Bigger and better, and we love to see it. We're going to take it over to Lamina Jewelers for a great place to go shopping. If you're in Vail, running around, exploring the GoPro Mountain Games, you want to stop by and get some nice jewelry. So let's take a look. If you are doing some shopping here in Vail Village, the place that you want to come is Lamina Jewelers, and it's located right across from the Solaris by the ice skating rink. And I'm here with Elizabeth, who's got a very classic collection. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning, Maddie. How are you doing today?
I'm loving the snowflake series in front of us, so I'm good because it's matching the weather outside a little bit.
I know it's snowing out, and I figure why not bring out all my snow that I have in diamonds and gold?
Which is perfect. Season just got extended. We're going till May 1st now. And so it's really important that everyone embraces the snow while we have it.
Yes, and it's also important to bring a little piece of snow that will not melt home with you.
I think that's perfect. And especially for those people who are visiting, you can take Vail with you wherever you go with a snowflake.
Exactly. Here I have a beautiful selection of snowflakes from multiple designers and places across the globe. We make it our mission to get the most unique and one-of-a-kind snowflakes, all set with diamonds and gold and different shapes and styles, so you can have the most unique snowflake out there.
Which every snowflake is different, and they're not just kidding when they say that about the ones outside or the ones here in Lamina Jewelers, because I have been eyeballing this one here in front of us for how long?
I think a couple months now. You keep coming in and seeing it, and I think it's going to end up around your neck at some point.
It's calling my name, and I'm going to have to come back for it. From the necklaces to the rings to the earrings, you guys really do make sure that you have enough snowflakes to give everyone that special thing to take home with them.
Oh yes, snowflakes, as you said, are all one of a kind. So you kind of come in and you see so many different snowflakes, and your heart will just fall in love with one of them.
And when you're going into something like this as the store and as the designer of the store and the person who gets to make it all beautiful all the time, how do you pick out these pieces?
You know, I always go with ones that I think are different and fun, but I also try to include some classic ones in there because everybody has such different styles. You want something big and beautiful and bulky, just something like this one. This one's a really cool one. It has the snowflake that moves in the center of it, and you have a really nice frame around it. Or you might go something a little bit daintier, like the little medallion, just a tiny little snowflake in the center, and a little bit more of a layering piece. So I try to pick different styles and unique features on it, so you never really know what someone's going to like, so I try to have the unique as possible.
Yeah, get something for everyone, no matter their style, which is so cool because the big aesthetic, the chunky aesthetic is so in right now, but I'm such a minimalist with my dainty and my little, and so this one is has been calling my name because of that minimal style to it. The very simple snowflake with the little medallion, really just making it so elegant yet so unique.
Exactly. So you can go with snowflakes, but let's say you want more of a mountain look. I do have mountain-style necklaces as well. You have these cute little mountain scenes, either covered in diamonds or something a little more dainty. And then you also have one that almost looks like the heartbeat as well. So we want it to look like the heartbeat of the mountains, which is really, really cool.
Which I love all of it, and I love the whole series, and I love how you guys use this as a memento of your time here in Vail, only because what a great way to do it. And I always say, like, I lived in the city for maybe a year. I didn't make it very long. And I'm always like, you can take the girl out of the mountains, but you can't take the mountains out of the girl. And this is such a great way to captivate that.
It is literally the perfect thing to take home to remember your trip here.
I think so too. And the stones in them, all diamonds, correct?
So all my pieces are all white diamonds, all set in 14 karat or 18 karat gold, depending on the piece. Some of them are custom made, and some of them we get from designers that make really cool mountain charms as well.
I love this, and I love that you guys have an entire case devoted to this. So really, people can come in and find something that's going to work with their style.
Exactly. This isn't even half of what the kind of snowflakes I have. So you can find so much more than just this in here if you want a perfect memento from Vail.
I agree that this is the way to do it. And not only do you guys have this, but you have a great collection of fossils and minerals and unique stones. So you really can cover a lot of things for a lot of people here.
We have something for everybody. I mean, we have fossils, million years old, we have beautiful minerals, decor, home decor, and then we also have a very, very wide selection of jewelry. So you can pretty much find anything in here that fits your style.
Which I love. And so one more time, make sure that you come in here. You look at the snowflakes. Elizabeth, thank you so much for meeting us here this morning. If people are interested in coming, what are your hours of operation?
We're open 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. every single day of the week.
So you can come shopping as much as you want here at Lamina Jewelers. Look at the snowflakes, look at the fossils, really just enjoy everything the store has to offer. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
In the heart of the Vail Village, on the corner of One Willow Bridge Road, across from Solaris, is Lamina Jewelry. We have one of the largest selections of designer, fine, and fashion jewelry in the Vail Valley. In addition to our unique and one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, we have museum-quality fossils and minerals that you truly have to see to believe. We pride ourselves on our customer service and knowledge of your pieces. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend.
Good morning, Vail.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. This is our Friday edition. We are blessed by Ross Leonhardt with the Vail Valley Foundation on the couch today. Ross has been a part of the foundation. You said as of yesterday, 1 year?
Yeah, I hit our 1 year mark.
My God, 1 year, that's it?
Yeah, that's right. Time flies, though. Felt like it went really quick.
And you've been in the Valley for 10 years?
Been in the Valley for 10 years, yeah. Love it here.
What were you doing before the foundation?
I worked for the newspaper for 9 years, for the Vail Daily, yeah.
Okay, right on.
Yeah.
Now, your role with the foundation, I know that everybody over there wears a lot of different hats depending upon the time of year and what the events are coming up. But what would you say your main role is? Are you just kind of like the face of the foundation?
No. I'm lucky.
Thank goodness.
No, yeah, right. No, I do marketing and multimedia, some PR. I'm lucky enough that we do so much at the foundation that I get to work with all of our programs. So I get to work on the mountain games. I get to work on the dance festival. I get to work with the Youth Power 365 folks. Get to be at the AMP a lot, the VPAC a lot. So I'm lucky that I get a role that I get to work with everyone, right? Yeah.
I mean, you have a desk, but you're probably not at it too often because your desk is wherever you need to be for the day.
Man, we've been at our desk for the last 5 months looking at mountain game stuff. So we are ready to be out in Vail June 7th through the 12th and rocking and rolling.
So let's tap into that because this is the big one. This is the first big anniversary for the mountain games. You said, what, 20 years?
20 years. We're celebrating 20 years of the GoPro Mountain Games this year. I mean, it is just a weekend of fun. Athletes, arts, and music, just everything coming together right here in the backyard to kick off summer. We are stoked, yeah.
And it's crazy to think that there still might be people out there in the world that aren't familiar with the mountain games because it's been put on the map for quite some time, and it really has. It's raised some feathers. Like, it is quite an event.
It is a big event.
Yeah, it's a big event. It's one of the best events, I think, for the Valley for the year, every year. I mean, it just the way that it is.
I mean, it's also, I mean, literally the world comes to Vail for that weekend. We have athletes from all over the world that come out. Again, live music. And we were chatting before coming on, right? Like back in the day, right? When it first started. And it's come a long way.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, they could have selected, this place could have, this event could have taken place, and there's other ones similar to it in other parts of the country, but this is really the brainchild of you and your team at the foundation, and just these relationships with all these different pieces that make music and mountains and art, and just celebrating the mountains in the summertime with, you know, naturally related athletic events too. That's a big piece of it. That's really, I think the initial draw was that.
For sure. You're right. It's a perfect fit, right? We all love dogs in this community. We have a dock dogs competition, right? Dogs jumping in the air, jumping in the pool.
And people come from all over.
Oh, that's like a circuit.
There's a circuit,
right?
right?
Yeah, they're traveling around the country, hitting all these stops, and they all love coming to Vail. We'll have rock climbers, some of the best kayakers in the world will be here, suppers. Some of the best trail runners in the world will be here. But what's beautiful about it is anyone can sign up to compete. So you and I could line up elbow to elbow
I've done it plenty,
with some
man.
of the top ones in the world.
I do it every year. I'm not doing it this year. It's just one of those, got to step back a little bit, you know? But are we kicking things off at Homestake again, like we always do every year? For that, or is that shifted?
Yeah, so new this year, the Mountain Games traditionally has been 4 days. This year we're expanding it to 6 days. And what's really cool is we're bringing a new event to the Minturn Bike Park, a GoPro dual slalom, which is going to be awesome. It's going to be 2 mountain bikers next to each other, hitting the berms and the trails, and the first one across the finish wins and advances. So we're kicking things off with that on Tuesday, and then the finals for that will be Wednesday. There's going to be a concert at Little Beach Park in Minturn. So it's cool to see the event footprint expand a little bit, get Minturn involved a little bit. And that bike park is awesome. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but it is worth checking out.
When I work out of Minturn, I'm there every day, and Minturn's just cool because it's quirky, it's different, it's sandwiched between Vail and Beaver Creek, so you get world class, you get a little funk from Minturn. It totally works.
It's awesome, right?
Yeah,
Minturn's an awesome spot, and that bike park's relatively new, and they've done an amazing job with it. We're lucky to have such a great community that does things like this, right? So we're stoked to have that. GoPro Dual Slalom will kick it off, and then we'll have Steep Creek up in Red Cliff, and and then action really gets going, you know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
When you're back on site for the most part in Vail, Lions Head, and Gold Peak.
Lions Head, Gold Peak. So the Dogtown will be in Lions Head. Over 100 vendors, so you can just stroll all of Vail, stop and watch the dogs, watch the climbing, check out some of the vendors. And then new this year, we're at Golden Peak. We're building a hangout for people. Jam in the Van's going to be there, which we're stoked on. Some local bands, some big bands coming through there. Just a huge weekend, right? A lot going on.
Now let's shift a little bit too, because I want to tap into Youth Power 365. You guys always do a big event. Used to do it all the time back down at the airport.
That's right. Yeah.
Used to be the Star Dancing Gala that shifted right around COVID time.
That's right.
And now you've got this talent show that kind of kicks into full gear. It's been going on for a couple years now, right?
Yeah. So this is going to be the second year we're taking the model of a Stars variety show. So all sorts of acts. Last year there was hula hoopers, singers. A young comedian who stole the show, who's going to be emceeing this year with some of our staff. it's awesome. Dancing Under the Stars immediately follows, and it's just a great community gathering of a who's who of the Valley is out there supporting local youth. Youth Power 365 does a lot of amazing work in this Valley year-round for all ages, all of their families. It is some of the most fulfilling work I do on a daily basis is working with those guys, and this is just such a fun night, getting out, seeing people, being seen, having a cocktail.
Heck yeah.
Watching a show, and all for a great cause. So.
Well, when you see like the gala was, it had its footprint for a long time, and you guys kind of shifted at the right time to bring something new, which is still community driven and still a focus with the kids in our community. So, hats off to you for your team for being able to do that, because that's awesome to be able to keep that momentum moving,
100%, yeah. And the airport's a beautiful venue, but we're really happy to show off another part of the amphitheater there in Vail, right? We get locals that, might not have performed on a big stage before, and they get to perform where Trey Anastasio just performed, right? So, beautiful evening, great cause, friends, family, new and old, right? It's going to be a fun one. That one's Tuesday, July 12th. Tickets are on sale now.
Yeah.
A lot of fun, that one.
And real quick, I want to mention, because you guys now, I know your team over there and how long it takes to be thinking in advance for, let's just say, Birds of Prey race weekend coming up in December once again.
Easy now.
And you guys are in the middle of that one. I mean, that's a piece of it coming right off the heels of all this other stuff for some of the team. I know it is.
Yeah.
And we're doing more races coming up this year.
That's right. It's going to be another weekend of speed. First weekend in December.
2 downhills and a Super G, right?
That's right.
The plan?
That's the plan, and it's going to be. I don't know if you were out last year, but people missed that event. It went away for a year because of COVID, and man, it was amazing, electric crowd last year. People love it. We're honored to be one of the few stops on North America for World Cup ski racing.
Yeah.
Let's get throroh summer first,
I
Mark.
know, but I get thinking about it too, because it takes a lot of planning. I mean, you guys were planning, like you said, for 6 months for GoPro.
Yeah.
There's a lot that has to fall into place as you look ahead.
Yeah.
If you want to find out more about all the stuff they do, you can go to their website, or you can, if you bump into Ross on the street, he's glad to share everything with you because you're passionate about it. So nice to see you. Really good to see you.
Yeah, you too, man. Good to see you here.
We'll see you at the Mountain Games. We'll see you at the talent show and everywhere in between.
That's right.
Right on, buddy.
Cheers.
Hey, we'll be right back with more of the show. We have a look at that weather after this short break. This is our Friday edition of Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Danielle Turner, the Vice President and General Manager of TVA Vail.
And I'm Maddie Evans, host of Good Morning Vail.
We want to thank the Vail Valley for welcoming us back into their homes.
We're committed to bringing you the content you love, produced locally right here in our valley.
That's why we hope you stay tuned all summer long as we bring you expanded editions of Good Morning Vail, Flashback on Vail Valley, The Rise, the TVA Visitors Bureau, and brand new episodes of Colorful Cooking.
And a big thank you to the advertisers who have supported us along the way.
If you'd like to join us on our journey, check us out at tv8vail.com, across all of our social media platforms, or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good morning, Vail.
We've got sunshine in the forecast for today. 46 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 70 degrees. East winds 5 to 15 miles an hour, so just be prepared for that if you're getting out to do anything, hiking, riding your bike, but that sunshine is now out, so make sure you're also layering up with your sunscreen. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that sun is out in full force until later this afternoon. Then we're going to see some light cloud coverage roll in, partly cloudy skies. That high taking place between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour right now. So if you are getting out to do anything, just maybe bring a little bit of a warmer layer with you, especially later into this afternoon and early evening. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are nice and warm. 82 degrees in Denver, 70 degrees in Vail, 75 in Avon, 78 in Eagle. So high pressure system sitting above the state of Colorado right now. As we take a look at Vail overnight, temperatures cooling down yet again. 41 degrees is our overnight low. Partly cloudy skies, that sun still going down, 8:23 p.m. And we will see a shift in that wind direction, but it's going to stay at that same gustiness. Is that a word, gustiness? 5 to 15 miles an hour overnight tonight. So if you do have a dog that is scared of the wind at home, just be cautious of that. Then as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, 10% chance of precipitation tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, high of 74, so temperatures starting to warm up. 71 degrees on Saturday, real high chances of precipitation leading into Sunday and Monday, decreasing by Tuesday, but temperatures slowly starting to cool down. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. If there's anything you need, sunscreen, a rain jacket, anything like that, all your outdoor needs can be found there right here in the heart of Avon. We're going to take it over to Mark, who's going to give us some great information about going fly fishing.
All right, everybody. Now let's talk a little bit about my favorite thing to do around Eagle County. So I run Minturn Anglers of Minturn. I've been fishing my whole life, and we like to educate everybody about what's happening. I think right now, as we talked about it last week with Maddie, river levels are big. We have snow melting. We've got water temperatures very cold. We saw snow, we saw rain, and colder temperatures for the past week. So those river levels have dropped dramatically, probably close to 1,000 cubic feet per second since last week. I'm going to show you a graph here real quick now. This is the Colorado River, which is about a half an hour away. Now this is up the Trough Road near Kremling, kind of where the higher parts of the Colorado River above Gore Canyon. Now if you look at the graph, you can see these crazy spikes, these hills, these mountains, and these valleys. If you look over at even yesterday, May 25th, you can see our river levels were, dramatically higher than they are over the course of the evening. They drop back down dramatically also. So this is going to be water temperatures. Keep that in mind. So water temp at about 52 degrees. Yesterday it was about 60. Water temps for fishing, we have to be aware once they get really warm, upper 50s, low 60s, you have to kind of be advised on that to take a break from the fishing. Let's take a look at river levels for the Eagle River now. These are levels, as you can see. Last week, a week ago, our flows were close to 2,000 cubic feet per second. A cubic foot is about the size of a basketball. A lot of snow melting with those warm temperatures. The levels of the rivers got really big. The temperatures got very cold in the river, and the water got very dirty. So really kind of tricky times to go fishing. Better right now for the kayakers and the rafts and the oarsmen that are out there. But over the past week, those river levels dropped dramatically. So as of right now, we're sitting at about 700 cubic feet per second as opposed to 2,000 last week. Now let's shift and head down towards Gypsum. Now this is a little further down the river where we picked up more creeks flowing into the river. Last week we were close to 3,000, 2,800. As of today, we're at about 750, close to right around 800 in that area, or 850 right in that spot. So river levels right now accessible for fishing, unlike they were last week. And we have some nice weather for the next couple of days, temperatures in the upper 60s, low 70s. So that's going to spike the levels up a little bit. And then we're going to see them drop again for a few days, because by Sunday and then Memorial Day on Monday, we're going to see a little bit of moisture in the forecast and air temperatures dropping into the upper 50s, low 60s. So a little bit of a shift. Fishing right now is good. You just want to make sure that you're aware of what's going on in the rivers. Floating from a boat is a great way to access the river. If you're a good wade fisherman, you can fish from the shore. But if you're not that great at wade fishing, you want to be careful about roaming around in the water, because those temperatures 36, 38, 40 degrees. Give us a call at the shop in Minturn if you want some more information, 970-827-9500. I'm going to head there right after the show. We'll be right back with more. We got Stephanie Whitmarsh in the studio, Simply Massage, with Maddie after the break.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Hey, welcome back to the show. This is our Thursday edition. I've been saying Friday edition for the whole show because I usually just work on Fridays. I got Stephanie Whitmarsh with Simply Massage and Up, just laughing at me. She and Maddie have this giggle fest that happens whenever they're both on set.
We do.
Right?
We do. I got to see her
I'm going to keep you laughing today, girl. Because I like making Maddie laugh, too. It's a lot of fun. What's happening with you? Summer's here.
Summer is here.
Yeah.
Opry is going to be open tomorrow, Friday. Tomorrow's Friday.
So, Simply Massage. Let's touch on that first because the Opry Massage part is new as of a year and a half ago. It used to be another one of your Simply Massage locations.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And we upgraded it for the hotel. They were really kind to us and good to us over COVID when we were closed. So we upgraded that particular location. It's called Opry Massage. It's in the Highline Hotel. So when you do come there, you get to enjoy all of the amenities. They have the saltwater hot tub and the saltwater pool.
Yeah.
They've done a beautiful job out there by their pool area. It's really relaxing and peaceful. And then you get to enjoy Miss Caitlin, who is our manager over at Opry. And she is a delight. She knows everything about facials. She's also very, very familiar with all of the therapists and estheticians, so she can set you with the right person. And right now, because we are just opening again, for just the month of June, we're doing $100 for a 60-minute session.
Wow.
That's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
Yeah, that's $30 less than we normally charge for just a Swedish.
Okay.
And right now we're doing $100 for 60-minute massages over at Opry, which is a great deal. You also have free parking over there, by the way, which a lot of people are, always looking, well, where do I park?
We'll let people know where the Highline is, just so they're aware of
So
it.
the
when
Highline
we
is
talk about
located in West Vail, right next to the McDonald's, the Safeway, on that upper side, on the north side. Very easy access.
West Side Cafe, that area.
Yes,
Yep.
West Side Cafe, and then whatever they decide to put in next door, because I know they're working on that as
yeah.
well. We've
Yeah.
heard some good things about that. We're waiting patiently. And it's super easy access. There's plenty of parking. You can park in the parking lot, not a problem.
Yep.
The ambiance of the lobby there in the hotel, they've really done a phenomenal job as well. So it's a nice, relaxing area. Great TVs if you want to see the game of whatever's going on.
Yeah.
So it's really a wonderful location. We're excited about it being open again because we closed for off season. And now we're ready to start rocking and rolling.
Now, when you say $100 for a 60-minute massage,
yes,
is that for? Did you say Swedish, or is that? Can you modify that a little bit, or is it just like?
Yes, you can.
Oh, you can. Okay.
You can modify that. You can do some add-ons. We have everything from CBD and magnesium add-on. We also have hot stones and sugar scrubs. We have plenty.
Sugar scrubs.
Yes, sugar scrub for your feet because everybody's, going from wearing snow boots all winter long, and now we're going into summer.
I don't think there's enough sugar on the planet that could scrub my feet.
We could do an hour-long sugar scrub on your feet if we needed to.
I'm going to keep my ski boots on all year. God bless. You know what I'm saying, though.
Oh, no.
Well, that's sweet,
no.
though. That sounds pretty neat.
Yeah, and what's really wonderful is that it's the same massage therapists that are over at Simply.
Yeah.
And you get that little bit extra of being able to go sit in the hot tub and relax. But we have the same therapist, and they're all remarkable and wonderful. Our estheticians are phenomenal. Miss Melissa has actually been doing esthetician for 20 years. She's been working with Sentitas, which is the company that we use for our facial products. They are located in Boulder. It's a female company, which we love, and everything is made here in Colorado. We love the product. It is absolutely phenomenal. We also have that for sale as well because we have a lot of women that like to come and use those specific products. They have a whole men's line as well.
Yeah.
And this is definitely the time to come in, get your body relaxed, get it taken care of, get back into going from, from winter to summer.
Yeah.
And make sure that the skin isn't too dried out, especially from being up on the mountain. We've got the winds going on as well, so that's going to help with that.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where you've got to take care of your body. Why not spend the extra little bit of money and go to Vail and get the ambiance of everything that you need to refresh your body, rejuvenate, and be ready for this crazy summer we're going to have.
Very true. It's very true. So you have estheticians obviously at both of your locations. You've got the Opry.
Just at Opry. We only have estheticians at Opry.
So not at your location here.
Yep.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yep.
And then your therapists, though, do they bounce around between both locations? They do, right?
I have some therapists actually bounce around to all three locations because we have one in Glenwood as well.
Okay.
So I do have therapists that bounce around from location to location. They like the same change of scenery and so forth. So it's really wonderful that we can have those same therapists because they are so popular. They do amazing work, especially Shinji, Zaira, Joel. All these go from both locations, and if you know these names, they're absolutely phenomenal. They've been with us for a really long time, and they take care of our valley, and that's what we're here to do.
If someone wants to book, can they book online?
Absolutely.
That's probably recommended. I mean, give a call if they don't know.
Yeah, especially if you're not really sure what you're looking for, especially if it comes with facials.
Yeah.
Call Miss Caitlin. Caitlin knows so much about the skin. She is very informed, and if she doesn't know, she can ask the estheticians. But I would just call Caitlin. She's the best way to do it. Other than that, you can always go to oprymassage.com and book right online there. There are plenty of openings for this coming up weekend. We are really excited to be back open.
And if somebody wanted to swing in and meet you and talk to you and get to have some fun with your spunky personality, where could they locate you? Are you ever there, or are you always here?
So I will be there.
Okay.
I believe I'm going to be there on Sundays. I have not decided exactly what day. I'm kind of waiting for everything to pan out. I am in Avon a couple days a week. I'm in Glenwood a couple days a week. So if it's me specifically you want to see, I'm not going to be able to probably get you on my specific table.
Just give them a jingle and
Just
see.
give
That's
us
the
a
best
call.
way to do it.
We will take care of you, I promise.
Good to see you, dear. Good to see you.
You the same.
You have a nice Memorial weekend.
Yes,
All
we're
right.
looking forward to it.
Okay, hey, we'll be right back with more of Good Morning Vail. We have another interview coming up and another look at that weather report. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Regardless of the season, TV8 is here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Stop by for Good Morning Vail at 7 a.m. and stay for Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller. We're bringing you lifestyle and news with Daily Flash, The Tech Show, Jet Set, and more. And you're sure to find the adventure you crave during our afternoon sports block from 4 to 7 p.m. daily. Find us every day, all day, on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or streaming live at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on 92.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
And I'm Kevin Shields, host of Good Morning Vail.
TV8 is kicking into high gear this summer, launching some exciting new programming, like Flashback on Vail Valley, a nostalgic show taking a look at some old TV8 segments.
We're also launching The Rise, a look behind the scenes with local and touring bands.
And don't forget to submit an entry to our Good Morning Vail Sing the Jingle contest.
No matter the season, we're here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Remember, you can always catch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I invite you to join us here at our library to find materials in multiple formats, fiction, nonfiction, children's, periodicals. There's a plethora of materials here for you. The way you get that is through your library card. If you are visiting, living, working in the Vail Valley, you are welcome to have a library card. Simply come in with your photo ID and we will serve you and allow us to transform you at Vail Public Library.
Good morning, Vail.
We love our nonprofits here in our community, and there's some that are just up and coming, and they're absolutely incredible because they're so inclusive with everyone in our community. And so this morning we're talking with the wonderful ladies of Mountain Pride. So we've got Grace Ann Schutz and Madison Partridge. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Thank you both for being here. I've been like relentless trying to get them to come in and spend some time with me because I think what you guys do is so important to our community.
Thank you. Thank you. We're just so excited to be here, and we're excited to be this visible representation for our queer community.
Which is really important because as a child who grew up here, this was not something that we ever had before. It was kind of one of those things that was like maybe lightly talked about and then just swept under the rug. And it was like, well, whatever, like no real representation. And so you're bringing that to life. And so for people who don't know the history of Mountain Pride, can you give us just a little bit?
Yeah, totally. So in 2020, a transgender woman, Brittany Rose, asked the question, why isn't there a Pride celebration here? The nearest is Denver, and that's not accessible to all. So in just a week, she put together a Pride celebration, worked with the town of Avon, and around Nottingham Park, had a DJ. Everyone was spread out. There was a few hundred people there, and it was such an amazing celebration. And we didn't know, but it was the start to something incredible. After that, Brittany had a call to action to our community, and hey, who wants to get involved? Who wants to bring our community together? And Orlando Ortiz, Justin Chesney, Dennis Martin, Jordan Lyles, and myself came together with Brittany to start collaborating on how we can bring our community together. And so in the COVID year, we tried to do yoga, dance class, hikes, but really just was really hard to get people together. But those awesome opportunities led to us planning for the next Pride celebration, which was last year on June 12th, 2021. And it was incredible. We had over 500 people there. We had so many community partners. We had a drag show, speakers, a youth-led fashion show, and so many people. We had about 500 people or so, and we had people come from as far as Grand Junction to Denver. And it was just such a beautiful celebration of our community and togetherness. And so after that, and after talking to our community to see what their needs are, what they wanted for the community, we sought funding from Eagle Valley Behavioral Health to become a nonprofit. And that's where we are today, with a mission to continuously improve the lived experience of our LGBTQIA plus communities across the mountains of Colorado.
Which this is a little bit of the footage from last year that we just had up on the screen, and it looks incredible. You guys have done such a great job. making this event come to life, because it's one that producing it in such a short time span the first time must have been very challenging, and then to bring it to life in such a glorious and just like full force way was incredible. And so we're showing some footage from last year's where you can just tell people are there and they're having a good time and they're proud to represent this possibility here in our community.
Oh my gosh. Well, when I was growing up in small town Nebraska and knew that I was LGBTQ, I was terrified, and I cried so many times during Pride in the Park because I saw so many kids wrapped and so proud in their flags to be there, to be safe, to be seen and validated.
Which is really important, and Grace, you do so much in our community. You're like a never-ending journey of nonprofit and childhood happiness, really, that for you to be involved must be so incredible. And you kind of just got involved, correct?
Yeah, so I joined as a board member in January, really to kind of bring that diverse nonprofit experience you kind of talk about to support the group, because the idea is the community, the excitement, we're there, and really we're just in that formation phase of, you know, raising funds and spreading awareness. And so really to be able to support the community in any way is really meaningful to all of us. I think that's the best part about both the Pride in the Park Committee and the Board of Directors. It's just a group of passionate queer individuals who are so excited to see this representation in our community and are willing to put in the extra hours and the late nights to make it possible.
Which, I mean, thank you guys for putting in those extra hours and those late nights to make this something that we've had, because I mean, last year with the situation that happened with the flag just flying in the town of Avon was so devastating for people in our community, just because it was such a moment of like defeat almost, and then it got turned over and the community got to rally and celebrate that we got our pride flag for the month of June, and now we're getting it for the entire month this year.
Yes, so exciting.
Yeah, just to really see like the town of Avon and local businesses, EVBH, and just tons of partners. It's amazing to see how the business and nonprofit community has stepped up to support us this year.
Which is really exciting. And so this year, when is the Pride in the Park, and what are all the activities that people can get excited for, as we've got the graphic up on the screen?
So Pride in the Park is June 18th at Nottingham Park from 12 to 7, and we have so many things for everyone. Last year we had so many families, so many youth, so many adults, and we really wanted to create an even more fun, welcoming environment to do so many different things. We have 2 different drag shows this year. For those that can't make the big one at the end, we have a teaser drag show. We also have a dog fashion show, which you can come bring your dog dressed up, or any animal, and pride gear, and we will select one winner to get an awesome package donated by some local pet shops here. We also have like fun activities like rock climbing, aura photography, caricatures, face paint, an obstacle course. What else am I
Silent
missing?
disco. Of course, there'll be dancing.
I mean, I would hope there's dancing, and I didn't get to go last year. It was the most devastating moment. I was like, this is the only thing that I've been looking forward to, and so I'm so excited for this year. Thank you guys so much for coming in and giving us all this great information.
Thank you for having us, and we really hope to see you at Pride in the Park and see everyone in the community. It's not just for the LGBTQ plus community. It's for allies. It's for families. It's just a safe, welcoming, and fun environment that we hope everyone feels comfortable coming and joining with us. You can volunteer. You can't,
I want to do that.
Okay.
I'm in. Done. So, okay.
You can learn more at mountainpride.org. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming in, giving us all this great information. I'm going to get you back in here before the parade kicks off. I think June 1st is a really important date, and I think we should celebrate it. We're going to take a short break. When we come back from the break, we've got just a little Good Morning Vail left.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome aboard. Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Evans.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
And I'm Brigham Harris.
Are you looking for high school and local sports recreational coverage? We've got you covered on the Scoreboard.
Tune in Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. and 10 p.m.
You can find it all on Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or at thescoreboardnation.com.
We'll see you there.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Good morning, Vail.
Let me clarify once again. I apologize for saying Friday for most of the show because I, once again, usually work on Fridays. But I will be here tomorrow with Maddie. We're going to be live up in Beaver Creek for a road show to kind of hype up Blues, Brews, and Barbecue in Beaver Creek for the weekend.
Which it's going to be a really fun weekend to get out there. The sun is going to be shining tomorrow for sure, Saturday a little bit, and then we're going to see that precipitation come our way on Sunday. So just make sure that you get out there and you soak up the sunshine on a great day like today.
That's right. We'll be there soaking it up for sure.
Soaking it up.
What a good show. That was fun. That was a good time. Good show today, everybody. Make the most of your day, everyone. And once again, it's going to be sunny for the next couple of days, so embrace it because we have a little more rain coming our way after the weekend. We'll see you tomorrow in Beaver Creek.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail. Get up, get ready to start your
Love the Good Morning Vail jingle. We want to hear you sing it.